Hey guys, hey, it's me, Jimmy Lou, with the Messy Craft Corner. Hello and welcome to snowy, cold Pennsylvania. It's snowy and cold.
It's definitely not nice.
How many inches do you think we got overnight, Larry?
Looks like we got like 3.5.
I said between 3 and 4 inches, so there's that. Let's see.
I know I shovel it all with the shovel just because I just wanted to do some exercise.
Absolutely, absolutely. So come on in. We're going to work on our retro cookbook for a bit and see what we can get accomplished. I printed some vintage Tupperware ads because I thought these were great. All right, you can find these online. I just went on Pinterest and typed in printable Tupperware ads, right? So I got 3 Tupperware party ads, and then I got one that is a Pyrex one, which I think is really, really cool. So if you're here, let us know. Tell us where you're watching. We got Jackie Decker and Tammy Troutman in the house. Tammy, how much did you get? Because she's not too terrible far away from me. And we're going to get working on our cookbook. Everything stayed glued. Nothing came off. We're all good. Everything's looking great. I looked at it a couple times, and I'm just loving it. Hi, Debbie Hudson, Patty Wayford. How are you guys? Okay. What is happening here? Yeah, this comment thing is getting old, please. Let's see. Hang on a second. Let's turn off Facebook and turn it back on. There's Sharon and Tracy. Hello, everybody. And you got 2 to 3 inches. We got about 3 to 4, depending. Thanks, Molly, for putting me in the Jamboree. But I think Facebook has done something that every time I hit the live, whether it's a private group or not, it's sending it right to the Jamboree. So I've had to delete a couple videos in there. But Colorado is having decent weather. Well, Tanya Picotti, how about that, huh? It feels 20. What does this say? Oh, I must have banged my arm when I was doing my desk earlier. I have a ding dong on my arm. Hi, Lori. How are you? Let's see. Colorado, decent weather. The lady on the front, Jennifer Rose Lepard. If you go onto my Facebook page, the Messy Craft Corner, and you go to the post about the link tree. If you click on the link tree and you go there, it'll take you to the printables that I have used for this. And it says Retro Cookbook. Okay, so let me just, here, I'll show you. If you go to, this is the Messy Craft Corner, go to the page, not on your, like, For You page, but onto my page, and scroll down. It's pinned right there at the top, Since Links, and you click on Linktree. When you get to the Linktree, it says, right there at the top, it's right at the top, it says Cookbook, okay? So Cookbook Retro Housewives, if you click on that, it's going to take you right to the ad to it should take you right to the ad to purchase that. See, I'm having trouble with it. I will make sure that I fix that. The Retro Cookbook ladies, okay? So, but anyways, they're there. I'll get them back up. Hello, Julie St. Pierre, Annette Grieve. I love the lady, too. And I have more we're going to use today. I must have banged myself. We got the new desk in place. It looks fantastic. But I definitely have a bruise on my arm from banging it against something.
Wow, they get cold. Oh, what'd you do? Huh.
Yeah, I must have banged it when we were doing the desk. Okay, Tina, I'll take care of it. Let's just take a little walk through the tomatoes. Stayed where I placed them. I'm happy about that. There's our button on the back. And we're going to do a couple of things in here. And this is meant to be a cookbook. So I brought out some recipe cards. So these are not retro. These are not old. These come from Hobby Lobby. You can buy them. There's plain ones. There's like other ones. I thought I do have some old ones, you guys. We had these in the sale a couple weeks ago. These ones here.
You got a bruise on it. Oh. You kind of pushing that desk around.
Yeah, I know. I should be more careful. I
told you not to do that.
Listen, it's sitting in just the wrong place, and I must have banged it at just the right time when we want, because it's different. It sticks out a little further.
I lifted it.
I know. I must have just bumped it. So, okay, that's why you messaged me. Okay, well, thank you for the tip. Let's take a little look through. I'll fix it after this live, okay? Before I get live in my Journal of the Month group. Okay, so I don't want to spend a ton of time in this because I really want to leave a lot of room in here for someone else to work. But we have recipes, okay, and I think this is funny. Like, okay, this is delight pie and stuff, and this is where I thought the Tupperware thing might come like in handy, like to just do something kind of fun. So let's get started. I might have to grab some cardstock, but we'll get. I don't have no idea. I have no plans. Okay. You get yelled at when I wasn't actually moving it. He was moving it, but we were setting up the printer on the top. He had slid it out the whole desk so he could run the other cord through. And I just must have bumped it. Thanks for noticing, guys.
I'm the one that should have blame.
All right, there's our doily, which I absolutely love, that retro doily. Here's this, and I do have some just blank paper to do onto there. All right, and then we're going into that second section. I'm loving it, you guys. Look here's Miracle Cherry Pie. I just feel like Miracle Cherry Pie and Tupperware should go together. Anybody else feel me?
Miracle Cherry Pie.
So let's see. Rose gets yelled at whenever she moves furniture, Larry. So
well, I told you not to move anything either.
I didn't move it.
I know, but you bent to get something.
I did.
You hurt yourself, so maybe you did it then.
Maybe. Look at those food prices. I know, right? Did you see them? Look. Mayonnaise for a quart jar, 49 cents. Old Virginia strawberry preserves, 2-pound jar, 59 cents. Ketchup, Larry, 2 for 35 cents. Who made these prices up? Well, I'm a glue and apparently a ketchup snob. I'm a
ketchup snob too.
Like what I like.
Most ketchup.
There's our friend Deshelle. How are you today?
Hey, Deshelle.
And we're looking at the retro food prices. Swiss or round steak, 69 cents a pound. Okay, you may be old if you remember. How about pickle pimento loaf, Larry, for 42 cents a pound?
That was my favorite lunch meat.
I think it's now like $6.42 a pound.
Still good. I used to get that. And like a piece slice of bread, put one piece on and I'd eat it. I like that.
Yep. Okay.
But the stuff you used to get from the butcher was way better than some of it you would get today.
So now that we have our stuff in place here, hold on one second. I'm going to see if I think I have some like
Jackie Dicker.
Cord stuff here. Hold on one second.
Hello, Lori Thompson and Liz Zellin. My mom's first house cost $8,000.
Oh,
if I told you what my first house cost, you'd be like, really?
Major retro, you know what?
My first house it was bought as a tax house. It was pretty much it was condemned. Yep, I bought it
before you.
Yeah, I bought it before I met you, and it was basically a house that wasn't being used. It was empty, and it needed a lot of work.
I feel like
we fixed it up.
Channeling now I'm going to tell you, Raquel's birthday just was, and I got her a set of tumblers just like this with not the picture. I didn't get the picture. Now I'm looking at this. Now I have to find her a picture. The girl needs a picture to go with her cups for her birthday. I'm just saying. So, and then we've got...
It got really cold out, by the way.
This is Pyrex. This one is a Pyrex ad, and this is... Presenting Tupperware. You'll love Tupperware because they're leak-proof, they're famous seal. You can freeze them, and they're lightweight. Very nice.
Those are pretty cool.
I know. I found them online, and they were free to print. So we're going to ink them up, and
April.
we're going to do it almost like as if it were a picture. You have a picture? Becky. Let's see. Where's Becky live? Where can we drive there and back? She's in Kentucky. We can drive there and back before she'll even know her picture's missing. All right. Let's ink this and make it look a little more aged. If you're here, say hello. We like chit-chatting. Larry's here for a little. And if you saw...
After I went outside, I don't know if I want to go back out there again.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Larry. Sue B asked a very important question. She said, since you're not live tomorrow, I'm not going to be live tomorrow. We're taking Larry's mom to dinner. So I'm taking some family time, okay? Which I hardly ever do. And I sometimes will feel guilty about doing it. So let me just say, I don't feel that guilty, okay? So this is a 4, it's supposed to be a 4x6, but it's a 4x5 3/4. She wanted to know, are we having bookmakers group tomorrow night because of going with your mom to dinner? And we are, yes. Okay, so I'm going to cut this 6 inches. Ooh. 6 is not the right size. It should have been like 6. It's okay though. We're just make it tight.
My fitter's cold.
We gotta stop calling it that though, Larry, because she's trying to make it. She's trying to make her say it right, and you and me said her. She's in Tennessee. That's too far to go to bring home a picture. I'm sorry. That's a little farther than we want to drive. I'm kidding. Raquel likes retro Tupperware, and that made me think of this in this book, right? Okay, so I'm going to make this a 1/4 inch bigger. We're going to frame this all out. So this is 6 inches, so we're going to go 6 1/4. Okay. All right, and then this is 4 1/4, so we're going to go 4 1/2. Just like that. Hi, Linda Jeremiah. How are you? All right, so we're going to put this on here like so. And we're going to put our retro Tupperware advertisement. Let's see. We've got the new divided serving dish. My mom had that. You got the new medium seal and serve. We did not have those. We got the new mix and store pitcher. My brother took the mix and store pitcher my brother took. When my mom passed away, we all were taking things that meant something to us. I have the mashed potato bowl, the bowl my mom always put mashed potatoes in, and the spoon, right? My brother took that. It didn't have the lid anymore, but the pitcher was still in great shape. My grandma had these. My mom and my grandma had these. And then these right here are a spice shaker set. I have never seen those before, ever.
Hello, Linda Jeremiah.
So...
I went thought about the first property for $50 a month. Anyhow, our first house that I bought before you came there, I paid $1,410 for in 1987.
You had that.
Needed a tremendous amount of work, but put it into it, and it was a good home. Our kids grew up somewhat there.
So the question was, are we having bookmakers tomorrow night because we're taking your mom out? Yes, we'll still have bookmakers. I'll be back in time for bookmakers. But
David wants those spice shakers.
aren't they cool? Raquel, David's watching. Hi, David.
Hi, David.
How's
Thanks
my
for coming
son?
up and hanging out with us.
Yeah, we had a good time. They came. We had breakfast.
Oh, nice.
We had pancakes. Yeah. And apparently they also have a party in your home. And look at this, the Kitchen Works. Would you like to own the Kitchen Works by Muralex Products Incorporated? It grinds, grates, slices, shreds, and chops. Wow. Helps you prepare food. Now, that was not a Tupperware piece, but something that if you had a party in your home, I think you had to, like, sign up to be a demonstrator.
Coffee cups, Jackie Decker said.
I know. They had the coaster lid that fit on. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's... Oop.
The lady down there at the...
We're going to add this.
That Mennonite lady, she might have some of that stuff that you know.
Oh, I'm sure she does. He's out in the garage. Don't tell him, right? Don't show him those.
Who's out in the garage? Oh, David, huh?
Yeah. I would think it would be fun to find... Maybe somebody has one. I would love to see an old Tupperware catalog. I think that would be fun. I bet probably somebody somewhere
Like
in the
70s,
sound of my voice from the 1970s or 80s. I sold Tupperware. When Larry and I first got married, I sold Tupperware. Went out and did those parties.
We had a lot of Tupperware laying around.
We did. How many of you used to be Tupperware ladies? Come on, show of hands. Bookmakers Donna is a subscription group. It costs $15 a month to belong to it. And then what you get is you get 4 lives a month, and we complete a project or get a project pretty darn near completion. And I will tell you, we are going to be doing an Easter book in March. We're doing an Easter book in March, you guys. So if you want to do an Easter book.
My first job was selling Tupperware.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Liz Ellen? Huh?
Is that when the company... No, I'm not going to say that. Oh. I'll tease her offline. Yes, hello, Boston Terrier. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to put this onto my page right next to these. I think it's lamb chops, corn on the cob, Brussels sprouts, which, by the way, Raquel should make a post and share her Brussels sprout recipe, because I think she has a pretty good Brussels sprout recipe that she could share with all of us. Okay, so I want you to see this. This recipe card should slide in and out of there. It's probably not. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to take it down. We're going to just take off some of the white around the outside here. So that way it will fit inside the little pocket that we're doing, and I've not lost any of the integrity of the recipe card. Okay, and then we can take a bit of stuff here. This just, you guys, you can't replicate some of this stuff. I washed this and it fell apart. When were you show the traveling journal kit? Tonight we're going to talk about it. I'm going to show some of the stuff tonight to the Journal of the Month girls. And they're going to get to put aside theirs. They're going to get to sort of say, yes, I want that. And they will be guaranteed a kit. And then whatever we have to make up the excess, we will. I'm going to show tonight in that group. Hello, Janet. I'm going to show tonight in that group. They're going to get to see the fabric. I forgot about that, to be honest with you. Thanks for the reminder. They're going to get to see the fabric, some of the other stuff, and I'm going to try to print off some of the printables so you can see them. Now, our prints were made by Lisa Siegel. I commissioned her work, so you can't find them over on her Facebook page. Okay, you guys, they're exclusive to the Messy Craft Corners group. So, look at this. Is going to slide right in here then. Let's give that a second to dry. And so that's one of the perks of the journal. So, listen, I'm like a gnat, okay? I sold Avon, I sold Tupperware, I sold Stampin' Up, close to my heart. I had my own like doodad company back in the 90s that was called Buttons and Butterflies, and I sold things like Brad's eyelets, like that kind of stuff, mostly to my friends, and it paid the bills for a little while, that's for sure. So I wish I kind of still had some of that stuff. There's some pretty good retro stuff there. All right, so we're going to slip that in there. Before, though, we're going to put it right here on top. Use this. Okay, now let me tell you, if you like retro kitchen stuff, Wednesday, over on Whatnot, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are doing a kitchen theme. We've got cookbooks, aprons. We're going to put in some other things, and you're going to love it. So if you want to join us, you could. Where did I put that at now? There we go. I just want a little tish of this stuff. Because I've got my green, I've got my orange, now I want a little bit of my brown. William's here? Hey, Mr. William, how are you? Did your mom get her package? I sent his mom something. So the traveling kit tonight. We got between, you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Ontario? Awesome! I don't show it too much on this page because I intermix too many things, which I could get you dinged with that company. But we do get that. We're just going to put a little tish of brown on there. But I do have it, and I do. We're gonna be pulling in some ink pads soon, and just have them during our sales for my ladies to help them out. Okay, there we go. So now I've got this just little tish of stuff here, and we're gonna slip this in here, just like so. And I know that popped up there. I'm gonna let it hang out. I'm going to let it just be a part of the book, of the cover. Now I'm going to have to put a little bit down there again. I think. Of all the times you didn't want the glue to come out that strong, guess what? It did. Okay. So let me tell you about my subscription groups, because it was asked and I don't mind sharing when it's asked. So, Bookmakers is a subscription group that is $15 a month. You get no supplies. Occasionally I give something free, like free printables. We sometimes offer a cover kit so you can get all the stuff to make the same cover. Da-da-da-da-da-da, okay? I've got a nice lady standing over here waiting to be a part of this page. And we're going to make her a tuck spot so we can slip a card underneath there. So Bookmakers is $15 a month. You message me with your email address and let me know that you want to be a part of it. And we'll get you all set up, okay? Then we have the Journal of the Month. Journal of the Month is a group that costs $165. It's $165, and you get everything, and spend 3 months with me making a kit, making a book, I mean. So that's a fun group to belong to. And then I do have the Masterclass. And in Masterclass, what we do, you guys, is you can choose to take it for just $15 for the month, or you can take it with a kit. You can say, I want a kit. And that's what you get. You get a kit and everything, all that stuff. So we're gonna just take this and we're gonna slip a recipe behind her there, okay? So if you are interested in any of those classes, you can just send me a private message and we'll get you all taken care of. Okay, so I just glued down her one side right there, and we're just going right over top of this. Okay. Let's grab. What do I have? What do I do? All right, hang on a second. I just had those cards. I don't know what I did with them. I had some very lovely vintage cards, and I even showed them, and then I sat them somewhere. Here they go. This is just a line. They're postcards. Between my pressing duties. And then we got just let you know what's cooking. Okay, so we're gonna just tuck this in here. And then I have one that's just it's teeny tiny, but it tells you how to make pastry. Hey Stacy, I'm just getting into junk journaling, and I'm so enjoying your journals and your teaching. Well, Janet, we're glad that you're here. Maybe you'd like to take, I know you're in Canada, but maybe you'd like to take a class sometime. And the kits, though, are expensive to ship to outside of the U.S., but we've had ladies in the Journal of the Month that are from not in this country, and it was wonderful. Okay, so that's in the back half of the book. I have this Tupperware, or I have the Pyrex. I think I'm going to do the Pyrex. Now, I think I'm going to stick with the orange and the green. I was going back and forth between doing like a pink and a blue, but I think I'm going to stick with the orange and the green, so that way it's cohesive throughout the book. So we're just going to skip right to here, and let's do we want to do the Pyrex there, or do we want to skedoot somewhere else to do it? Let's see.
You got a skedoot?
Yeah. Like, I think it... let's go right here, you guys. Okay. And again, we can make it as a pocket, or we can just do other things with it as well. So let me show you the other things.
I got a key back there. I thought maybe it was that key. The same key that the could get made.
Oh, that would have been a stinkeroo, huh? Okay, so this is not a 4x6. It is a 4x, I have no idea. It's a 4x5, you guys. If I do that, it's gonna... Hang on, let me just trim it. And it's okay that it's a little off-sized. All right, how many of you love your Pyrex dishes? I have Pyrex dishes and I love them. Christopher Marker's here. Yeah, it's giving us that 70s vibe. Where is Carrie Hall? She was over here telling us all kinds of things, what to do last time. All right, so we can do the orange first this time, or we can continue and do the green, then the orange. And I feel like I should just keep with it. Do the green first and then the orange. But I don't know, that just looks so lovely against the orange. Okay, so this is 4 inches, so let's just cut 4 1/4. And then height-wise, we have 5 inches, so we're going to cut 5 1/4. Okay, just like so. And it's okay because I have something planned different for this. Oh yeah, Rose is queen of the welcome committee around here.
Oh, wow. Did you say hi to anybody?
I did. I've been saying Janet McGibbon. Janet McGibbon is kind of new, and they're all welcoming her.
Annette Grieve, we had Julie St. Pierre. There's Raquel. Hello, Raquel. Leah Sowers.
All right, so we're gonna do the orange first.
Lee Nichols. Hope you're feeling better, Aline.
This one, and then this one.
Janet McGibbon.
I feel like that
from
is
Ontario.
so much bigger.
Our Canadian friends. Oh, something. Hello. Sold Avon and Tupperware. Jimmy Lou sold.
I sold Avon.
Pampered Chef.
Pampered Chef. I did that for a while too.
There's April.
All right.
Sold Mary Kay. You never sold that.
I never sold Mary Kay. My sister sold Mary Kay back in the 80s when I was in high school.
Mitzi Grant. Just getting in the junk car and kind of get inside.
She helped me get started with wearing makeup. My sister did. Taught me how to wear it. Because the first couple times I wore it, I had it where you could like scrape it off with a... I'm sure all women have done that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
where it's so thick.
You don't understand.
When it's so thick, you wash it off and it's still there.
Yep.
I mean, all girls do that, right?
And I'm pretty sure.
And
unless their mother like takes them aside and says, you don't wear it like that, and stops them before they go out
well,
the door first.
I didn't listen to my
Christopher
mom
Marker.
when it came to that.
Hard to
I
believe.
said, no, I didn't listen to her for that. And then, well, remember something. My mom was a school bus driver, so she left the house before me in the morning. And I would sometimes get home before her at night, so I would just wash it off.
Yes.
But my sister caught me, and she was like, I'm going to teach you how to do it so it looks good. And I was like, okay.
There's Donna Turvin.
And now I don't even wear makeup.
No.
Not a makeup person, not really. Is Donna new too? They're saying welcome to Donna.
Welcome, Donna.
If you're new, tell us. We like having new friends, and my old friends like saying hi to new friends, and they like making new friends.
Low Lane.
Okay, just like this. Okay, so if you didn't know this, our shipping did not go out today. We had bad weather. It will go out tomorrow. Not a big issue. Yep.
Probably about 1 o'clock it will get out of here. Something like that.
Yeah, 1, 2 o'clock,
Maybe
somewhere
by
around
2
there.
o'clock it'll be out of here. Yep.
On its way to the post
Stacey
office.
Crop, hello, and Carol Wilson, hello, and Tracy Watson. Oh, that just said Tracy Watson.
I don't know when it'll go out because you gotta just know with the
gonna go
scan,
out tomorrow.
because when it'll scan, whenever he scans it over there, and sometimes they're real busy, so
Yeah, we put them in the bin up there, and they scan them when they get a chance. But we know them all personally. They're pretty nice people.
here's what we're gonna do with this one. With this one, we're gonna do a two-sided tuck, so that we can tuck something in there, because I have an advertisement that I would like to fold, kind of like a newspaper. Look, Finner Foods. Oh, Finer Foods. It's Finner Foods. There's no G in it, so it looks like it says Finner. It's Finer. Finer. Discover our world of Finer Foods. But it looks like Finner. All right. I think we're going to use this one, and we're going to make a thing that will tuck inside them. Just for poops and giggles. It's sometimes you just want to do fun things.
And there's Tawanda Guy Pierce, too. I recognize that name now.
Yes, some of it's been a while since we've seen some of
How are
them.
you, Tawanda?
But I think they work, and maybe they're not working because of the weather.
Maybe not.
Maybe they had ugly weather. All right, so here we go. All right, so these prints are in... I know these prints are in the thing over there. So you could take this, and you could cut it down, right? So just
There's Mary Ferguson.
taking my edge off. Just like so. That we're making it look like a newspaper. Okay.
Dale will not have access to my house for days. Can hardly open the front door. Linda Jeremy.
Oh my goodness. She's up north. She's up above Boston Terrier. Okay, grapefruits. 5. It's not 5 for 35 cents. It's 5 pounds. 5? Who needs 5 pounds of grapefruit?
Well, a grapefruit probably weighs.
Whoo! I'll tell you, Jimmy Lou does not like grapefruit. Not any kind
I
of
need
it.
a little bit of that. There's Linda Martin and Kate Brister.
Okay, so this Grand Union Supermarkets was having a birthday celebration. Listen to some of these
What year is
prices.
this?
It doesn't really say a year. They're just old newspaper advertisements. Okay, so save money during our big 99-cent sale. American Beauty pork and beans, creamy corn, hominy grits, butter beans, spaghetti, red kidney beans, black eyed peas, great northern peas, and pork and beans. Mix and match. 10 cans for 99 cents. You can't even get 1 can for 99 cents nowadays, you guys. Who's loving the ads? I'm probably moving it around a lot. Okay, and they did have a sweepstakes, right? A Ford Thunder... Oh, special prize for Grand Union customers only. A Ford Thunderbird hardtop. He gave away the car.
Oh, really?
All right. We're going to fold it
What year it was?
like a newspaper. Now, some newspapers come like this. It's not going to fit in there like that, so we're just going to fold her up, right? Just like so. Just like
We have some newspapers, I think back in the file cabinet, that came from the old house, that were from like 1933. They should be interesting to look at.
Okay, they should be. We're just going to
they're still
slip
back there.
that in there. There's our little newspaper, right? And then again, you can take, because it's a recipe journal, you can slip some recipe cards in there as well. All right, and then let's scoot over to this side. Over on this side, I want to add...
Sharon Winslow. I'm getting company from North Carolina. I'm running around like a crazy person trying to get the craft clutter cleaned up.
Sorry,
That could be an interesting job there, Sharon.
Sorry, Sharon. Let's see. I see Roberta is here also.
If there's clutter there, it means you're working. That's what that means. It's crafting and the working.
Oh, let's see. They're saying welcome to all the new peeps. I'm looking for who Donna is. Donna from Missouri. Well, Miss Donna, we are super excited that you're here. Thanks for joining us.
We have friends in Missouri.
And they are right. You have landed in a very good place to learn. If you like journaling, junk journaling, and all the bookmaking, paper crafting kind of things, this is a good spot to be. They tell me. They say I'm pretty good at what I do, but I don't know. I'd just be a little humble.
Actually getting some heat out of that
Stacy Eakin is here. Hello, Miss Stacy. How are you tonight? Listen to Tawana. She is a wise woman. Let's just put it out there. She said, "You do not move masterpieces in progress." You are so right. Darla Hallsapple said, "I wish you could tell my husband that, Larry." I don't remember what you said, but
Oh, I said, crafting mess is just crafting, and it means you're working. I mean,
it does.
it's impossible to keep a total craft area cleaned up
It is.
while you're working on something, because there's so many different items you're using.
Okay, we're going to add
And you can
this
put them
on
away,
here.
but you're just going to get them back up. It's almost like getting out a puzzle and putting the pieces all over the table. Well, your craft pieces are all over the place, so you get your book done, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. All right, who likes pickled onions? They're saying I'm a good teacher, Larry. I don't know. I guess maybe I
I
am.
like pickled eggs.
I like pickled eggs too. So what's everybody having for supper tonight? Like, we haven't had the supper conversation in a while, and since we're making a cookbook, let's talk about dinner. Elvira's journal is going to be a little crazy. When is Elvira going to be bookmaking? Because I'm always looking for new faces at the Junk Journaling Jamboree, Miss Becky. So you could tell Miss Elvira that we would be happy to have her. Well, maybe I should see your journaling skills first. Oh, thanks, Carol Wilson. Carol Wilson said, Donna, what I used for the cover, it's a terry cloth piece of fabric. And we had these kits, and if you'd like one, I have some extra left. They were $25, and you get the outside cover. Now, you'd have to do your own inside, because I don't have enough of any of this stuff. And then you also got some vintage cookbook papers that you could either sew into your signature or use, like you're going to see me use here in a minute or two. We're going to put, I keep going like back and forth, dancing back and forth, but what I want to do is I want to put one of these ladies onto here, onto the tag, and then these pockets hold the tag, right? So I keep, you see me move it to the left side, to the right side. That's because I was debating, do I want to put a lady out here? But she's already going to be on the tag, so I think we're good. I don't know if I really want her. She seems like she has a little more little miss attitude than I want. Some of these have like little, these are the mild ones. Some of them have pretty, whew, okay.
Attitude, huh?
So I think we're having tuna fish for supper. I am not going to fib to you. I'm in the mood for tuna fish. So I'm looking forward to maybe a good tuna sandwich tonight. That lady needs it. I know, she doesn't have it. None of these ladies have necklaces. No pearls, none of that. All right, so let's do this. Let's get this glued down first. Sides in first, bottom up last. This is part of the printable that you can get over on my Your Outside Grillin'. Well, Angela, ooh, I dripped on my book. Angela, where are you grilling from? You're having fish? Okay, spadoop that down there. And then
Rose Clemens, we are so glad to have you here with us.
We got pickled onions.
All the encouraging things you say, and we're so glad you're doing well.
Yep, she's a good encourager, that's for sure. All right, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to grab a piece of that seam bite, or cheesecloth. That's not it, if I can find it. I had some scrap pieces in here.
Really?
I did, and now I'm like rooting for them, and I should just grab one.
You have some right there.
Let's just put a little cheesecloth. Just kind of like so. Okay. Sue Blaylock's having a pastrami sandwich.
All right, there we go.
Those cooks are from the 70s because their dresses are short. I think they're like supposed to be like pinup girls. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like pinup girls. But I think definitely maybe 70s because she's wearing pants. And I know like in the 50s they didn't really wear pants unless, you know, they were at home. But, all right, we're going to put her onto the tag here.
Robert Christensen's
That will...
having tuna and cheese in the oven.
Oh, like a tuna melt. Like a tuna melt, right?
Good.
Yeah, we're just going to put her right inside there like so. Alright, and we're going to punch a hole, and I see I don't have any eyelets, and I have to grab some eyelets. Sorry, I got the cuts out, I just didn't get them inked. You're going to Sue's for supper. Sue, make Roberta a pastrami sandwich. She's on her way.
Who's making pastrami?
Sue Blaylock is making pastrami sandwiches tonight, and apparently Miss Roberta likes pastrami. All right, let's add her
I don't know
now.
if I've ever had that.
I had a big salad as a late lunch with the idea of a tuna sandwich for dinner. You like the idea. So see, now we got to be careful because if Cheryl says she's on her way, we probably better make her a tuna sandwich.
She don't live too far away.
She's from Pennsylvania.
Michelle's a very nice person.
She's about, oh, I don't know, maybe, what is she, about an hour and a half, 2 hours? No, she's about an
hour and 15 minutes.
Hour and 15 minutes, that's what I thought. Okay, check these out. This is some pretty cool stuff. Now, these are stickers.
Stacy Eakin, when I was in grade school, we weren't allowed to wear pants. Probably only skirts or dresses, right? Yep.
These are stickers, but they're so old, you guys, that they don't have sticky on them very much anymore. So we're going to just take it. We're going to take it and we're going to stick it.
Liz Ellen, I have ribs in the crock pot.
Ooh, be right down.
Michelle Singh, smile, smile, smile.
Be right down, Liz.
Roberta Woodley, I love it. Yeah, it's a lot warmer down there.
See,
you know, it really got cold outside again.
And here's the thing. I like ribs. Larry is not a rib person.
Marlene, yum. Well, you know what? We had those sandwiches down there, and
that's amazing. Different though. That pulled pork was delicious.
They were not like anything I've ever had.
We went to one of our suppliers had a customer appreciation thing, and we went there, and we had lunch, and it was nice. Delicious. Yeah.
Yeah, I never had pulled pork that was that good ever.
Okay, so we're going to slip her in there. We're going to give one of these in there. And I want to put, let me grab a...
Then they gave you an ice cream sundae afterwards.
Yes, and then we had ice cream. It was really good.
And we got to meet the owner. He was such a nice man.
Okay, we're going to dupe a little silver flower on the bottom corner down here. Okay, let me get my eyelets, you guys. Oh boy, where did I put those?
Oh boy.
Eyelets, where are you?
We're going to get that organizer set up and you'll be able to put them in that. Linda Martin, those cooks are from the 70s because their dresses are short. Okay.
Yeah, I did answer that. You're way back there, babe.
Yeah, I'm going back because I missed a bunch of comments, and I like to let everyone know that they're important.
I know you do. All right, so how about a wide eyelet? And let's go with this color right here since I have a lot of this. Who's having baked potatoes? I do like...
having baked potato and ham steak.
I do like baked potatoes. You know how I like them? When we had those baked potato bars at the kids' house. All right, we're just gonna dupe right there.
I like baked potatoes when we have them in the summer.
All right, and we're just gonna set this eyelet. Well, I was saying that Raquel has this really good recipe for Brussels sprouts.
Yes, they're amazing.
I'll see if I can get her to post it.
She kind of like roast them.
She does. They're oven roasted. They're delicious.
The first time I had them, I thought, I don't know if I like that. The second time I had them, I thought, these are really good. It's just the texture is something I couldn't get used to the first time around.
Okay, I have this as food preservation.
Raquel's a good cook.
Pulled brisket is awesome. I think they smoked it, and then they barbecue sauced it and all of that. So it was very good, very delicious. All right, we're just going to pop this on the side over here. And then let me get my... We're going to go with this because it matches the cheesecloth and stuff that we did. All right, so you guys, we have a green color of cheesecloth bundle this week. Oh, they are. I would say you have to... I think she buys like young ones because they're always really tiny. And they're not woody, you know, because listen, you guys, I cannot get the knot out. Okay. I don't like a woody Brussels sprouts, but she put some kind of seasoning on them. I'll see if we can get her to post the recipe for you guys. All right, let's add this at the top up here. Just like so. It's keeping my piggies warm. Slip that through. I'm going to drop her in there. And then here's this. And you know, I could make a couple of those because I have a stack of them. I could make a couple. They're a sticker, okay? But they're so old that the sticky of the sticker just doesn't. It doesn't do the stickies anymore. It's just like paper on paper. And once you get your finger on it, it just comes right off. And look, it does not stick to anything. So I just, watch me make a fibber out of me. So we can take them and we can make a couple of them and stick them in there, right? Add glue. And Badoop. And slice. Right? I'm making you hungry. So we'll just tuck 2 in there. We tucked 2 in with the lady. That's 3 things in there. We get 2 things over here. Okay, and that just... I feel like you're always hungry too. I love you, but I do feel like you are hungry pretty often.
Well, it's
okay.
usually 3-4 hours between eating that I say I'm hungry.
So. I know. I feel like I want to add a belly band, and I think this paper holds the glue well, so I think we're going to go ahead. This is the center.
My son couldn't stand Brussels sprouts. He used to tell me he had to eat too.
Oh, see, I never made my kids eat a certain type of like food. I always was like, you could just try it. Just try it. Try to get them to try it. Now they eat things that I don't even eat. They eat things like asparagus and, you know, that kind of thing. Except for, my son David went to his in-laws. This is pretty funny. My son David went to his in-laws, and at his in-laws, she made a dish that was instead of green beans, it was asparagus. She made an asparagus casserole, and he thought it was green bean casserole, and he starts eating it. And he's like, "This is terrible. I think your mom's green beans are bad." She tricked him into asparagus, you guys. All right, 8.5 inches. And we're going to do by, let's go 2.5 inches.
Yes, they do have a snip to them.
Okay. And then let's do a step down. Okay, so 8.25.
Hello, Gina.
By 2.25. Okay. That's going to give us our little step down piece. Okay, and then we'll step it down one more.
Roberta, nope on the asparagus.
I'm with you. No, thank you on asparagus. Let's go with this paper. Okay. And
I'm not really crazy about asparagus.
I don't like asparagus. My mom used to like it, but she used to serve it with liver and onions. So, no, thank you. No. No, I do not. Okay.
Liver, but it's not my favorite.
So I want 2 inches, but I want that 3-cent price tag down there. So we need 8 inches. Okay. So now we
All
need
vegetables except beans and peas.
8, and then we did 2.5, 2 1/4. Now we need 2 inches.
Carol Wilson, I love asparagus. I know what the family does.
Okay, where's Badoop? Badoop, Badoop. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to glue this straight down. We're going to ink it first.
Kenny said, sorry I'm late. We just got power after the storm. We have no power since 4 a.m. That's pretty rough. So you're without power for 14 hours.
Oh my goodness, you're probably ready to go to bed. Miss Penny.
That's not much fun. Especially if you don't have an auxiliary heat.
Just remember, there's always replays. You can always come back and watch the replay. Alright, let's ink this all up right there. We're going to glue this one straight on, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with the other two.
We rely heavily on our wood burner.
Yes, we do.
Because we still do not have our furnace fixed right. Because
they sent us the wrong part.
The third part came, and it's still the wrong part. This time, I turned the furnace on after putting the part on, and the fan went right on, and it was cold, ice cold. So we narrowed it down to the part was reversed. So now they gave me the wrong part. Now I'm getting the right part.
Hopefully. This is the last time. But I'll tell you, the company that we're using, they're very nice people.
I can't complain about them.
They really are very nice. I wish they were a little quicker on the shipping, but they're probably
the second part came from somewhere else.
They're probably a small-owned business with, them and their son and their daughter-in-law helping them, and that's it. All right.
Yeah,
one line of glue, top and bottom, right on top of this part right here. Okay, so we're making a belly band. That's a belly band. So we're doing a 2-layer belly band. So we can take a recipe card, right? We can slip it under this belly band. And then we could take another one and we can slip it under this belly band. All right. Let's glue her on.
Yeah, but we have auxiliary. We have the wood burner. It heats our house pretty well. And we have infrared heaters. We can still make the house pretty decent. But the furnace is nice because you can go to bed and not worry about nothing. If the wood burner burns down, the furnace will take over, but I can't trust it right now until I get the right part on there.
We're going to go right here, top and bottom, and then we've got 2 layers of Badoopers, right? So we got this one, which is kind of nice if you're looking for extra space. I hear it too. Right, Cindy? Miss Cindy, how cool is that, right? Okay, so let's take this one, says just a line, right? Oh my God, that's not it. Let's do one of these. Oop.
It's like a light out there, yeah. It's almost 6 o'clock.
And let's do this. Let's just Badoop those two together. So we've got a recipe card, a recipe card, a recipe card. 1, 2, 3 in that belly band. And then I have these, you guys. Let's use the C for cooking. And let's make a pocket on this side over here. So let's... I didn't see a question.
What shade of green is the color of the week?
It's a green, okay? Let me wait.
She's gonna see if she can find out where it is.
I left it in the sink and it didn't dry. I can't show them because I forgot to hang it up. I can't show them.
You can't show her just yet.
I forgot to hang it up, you guys.
I seen that in there, but I didn't know why it was there.
Yeah, that's my fault. It's a nice green.
We'll show you tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll show it to you tomorrow. Because duh to Jimmy Lou. All right, so this is 3 by 5, and I'm just gonna grab us something that's
Thanks, Barbara. You're wonderful.
Yeah, I had dyed the lace because I figured someone was soon going to be asking about it. All right, 2 3/4 by 4 3/4 is going to give me just enough to put onto here.
Where did you get the girls' dolls, asking?
From Etsy, and they're supposed to be on my, let me show you this. If you go to the Messy Craft Corner, this is the actual page. We probably showed up in your news feed. Okay, so if you come onto there and you scroll down, first of all, there's links right here. You guys may not know this, but to get to my Whatnot, you can go right there, click it. It'll take you to Whatnot and the Shopify. But if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see, here's where I'm live. Right here, it says link tree. If you click that, it's going to take you over to the link tree. Now, it was supposed to give us Retro Housewives, but it's just taking us straight there. There's the Retro Kitchen. Okay, I'm going to fix the housewife one then, but the rest of the, why is that doing that? I don't know how to get back. There we go. The rest of it is there too. The kitchen printables. These are some of the ephemera that I'm using. There is also the grocery newspaper prints are there as well. So that's where they came from. You can use any print you want. I'm just showing you some ideas. And if you need a, it will be a surprise. If you need a cover kit, that's what this is right here. We have some left. All you have to do is private message me and we'll get you some, okay? All right, let's do this and let's add. Let's go with, I don't know. Maybe I don't want to put anything on there. Here, recipes for cooking. Let's pop this up. I'll get some pop-up stuff. All right. So there we go. We're going to glue this onto there. And I forgot to ink it. It's okay. It's all good. We're just going to let it. I chose C is for cooking. Not cookie, but cooking. All right. C is for cooking. It's good enough for me. So the double-sided foam tape on this side of this. And we're going to bring this on home, you guys.
Kimberly said I sent a private message to you today.
Who's that?
Kimberly.
Okay, Kimbra.
Yeah, we'll get back to you, Kimberly.
We were busy most of today doing some things with the desk.
Cleaning up, trying to get things organized.
Yep. All right. Let's just add a little ink around this. Okay. And this is going to be a pocket. This is now raised up a little bit. It's going to bulk up our book, but it's also going to make it look kind of cool. 3 sides for a pocket. And the kind of glue I use, because I'm sure that question's about to come eventually, is called Neutral pH Adhesive. And it's very lovely to work with. It does dry kind of quick, and that's why I love it. I'm a glue snob, so I'll tell you the truth about why I don't like a glue, but the very reason I don't like a glue may be the very reason you do. So I'm not glue bashing here, okay? I'm just saying that I don't like tacky glue because it's so thick. Like you have to really squeeze hard to get it to come out. Even like the gel, the tacky gel, I don't like it. It's just not my glue, right? And it's a little hard to squeeze out. I don't really care for that.
The Neutral pH adhesive, you put that on the paper, and as soon as you put whatever,
as soon as you put it down, it's a grabber, you guys. It grabs pretty quickly.
If you don't pull it off, it's going to be stuck there.
Okay, so there's that.
Quickly.
We can put an advertisement in there. I don't think, this is 4x6, and that's, since that's a, well, we can go this way. There we go. I was going to say it won't fit, but I'm a fibber. Fibberooski. Okay, and then we can just put in, you know, a blank tag. That might be fun for whatever. We can change out the elastic on it if we want to. So there's our spread, okay, or our, what we in the scrapbooking world used to call a layout, right? So the color I'm using is called Crumb Cake. I have an order in. It should be here. Within a week, it should be here. The Stampin' Up! Color is Crumb Cake. I did order a couple extra. I had people who wanted it. Linda Fletcher, Julie St. Pierre, Varna Valente. I've got that ordered. It's coming. When it's here, we'll deal with it then. But all the fun things. Check these out, you guys. These are playing cards that are strawberries. And they are pretty cool. Got strawberries on them, and they can just be fun to tuck in. Yes, you can also cover the back with paper if you want to write on them, but I just think sometimes they're just for fun, right? Okay, so do you have any espresso on hand, lady? I do not. I can probably, let's just say I'll try to get some added to the order. If I do, we'll get you taken care of, okay? Okay, so here's what we did today. Raquel's here? Okay. So today what we did, if you're visiting me, I'm on a live. We've got here and here that we did this spread here.
Hey, who is it? Hold on a minute.
Okay. We did this spread here. And then we did this spread here. So, I'm in my pajamas.
No, they're not coming in. You just said.
All right, so you guys.
Everybody knows you're in your pajamas now.
I know. Well, they know I craft in my pajamas. So we got started. If you need the fabric cover kit, here's what it looks like. Let me show you. You get, for $25, you get the vintage terry cloth fabric. You get 10 vintage recipe cards. I could have put some of these in there, you guys. I'll go back in and stick some in. And then you get some sheets like this that you can use for either decorating. You can tuck them in places. I forgot about these too. You can, that looks grody. Okay. Anybody want fish jello? What is that? Pink salmon mousse. Oh, no thank you. But there we go, okay? So you get all kinds of goodies inside your packet for your $25, okay? So if anyone wants one, we're shipping tomorrow. So we can totally, absolutely, 100% ship that out tomorrow. All right, I hope you all have a really good rest of your night. Journal of the Month, ladies. You guys will be up, we'll be live tonight at 7 o'clock. They are not vintage. They're not vintage. They're just fun. Okay, and I'm not even sure where I got them from. So, I mean, I'm never going to use all of them. If you guys want me to bundle some for Friday sale, just say so. And, you know, I can put, what, like 5 in a pack? We can do if you want. And I'll see if I can get some more. Okay. Oh. Oh, well, that was very nice.
Look at it. Maybe you want to have this for supper.
What kind of soup is it?
It's pot pie, chicken pot pie.
Oh, let's show the ladies. Check it out. Look what we're having for supper.
We brought us supper.
Time to go, you guys.
We're not having tuna today.
All right. So, you guys, I'm going to see you tomorrow night at 5. No, I'm not seeing you tomorrow. No live tomorrow. Bookmakers at 7.
Yep.
Then on Wednesday, we'll see you at 4:30 on Wednesday right here. Don't forget to go follow us over on Whatnot and bookmark that show. You can buy some vintage cookbooks from us. Some pretty cool ones, too, by the way. Yes, we have very nice neighbors. That's really cold. they're the same neighbors that gave us the peaches, not last summer, but the summer before, because their peach tree went crazy with it. So, all right, we hope you all have a good rest of your night. Stay cozy, stay warm, and we'll see you all real soon. Remember to always be kind, because you never know what someone's going through. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for helping out with our book, huh, Larry? Pretty nice book.
It's looking good.
All right, we'll see him soon. Bye, guys.